Hello, welcome to Lobby Day. My name is Neomosha Nelson. I'm co-founder of SAGE, Sound Artisan Growing Ethics.
Hi, I'm John Davis. I'm a board member of the Alliance.
My name is Laura Kaminsky, and I'm the Executive Director of the Cannabis Alliance.
My name is Danielle Rose-Ellison. I'm the President of the Cannabis Alliance, and this is your Lobby Day webinar training video.
Our theme for today is building community through relationships. With respect to lobbying, what does that mean?
This year we're really digging in as individuals and going down and meeting with legislators ourselves so that they get to know not only the people that lead the organization, but the people that make up the organization.
It's really important to create positive relationships with your elected officials so that they know to come to you when they have questions. As I mentioned, there's lots of things on their plate. There's all sorts of different issues out there, and we want to be known as the cannabis experts for them so that anytime they have any thoughts or any feelings or have a question about a bill, they come to us. So this is really our opportunity to start creating that relationship so that they know that they can trust us, that we're here for them, and that if we don't know the answer, we know how to get it for them in a reputable and factual way. For you to watch this video and to start developing your own elevator pitch so that when you meet with your representatives, you are prepared and confident and effective.
We are taking a lot of the responsibility of trying to set you up with meetings. When you do have a meeting with a legislator in their office, it's no more than 15 minutes, but really you want to keep it as short as possible. The keywords that I often use to describe the Alliance. Cannabis Alliance is a nonprofit industry group. We are the broadest representation of industry in Washington State. We are the largest with over 170 individual business members. And we work with other entities and other partners in strategic ways. So it's always about unity, finding a common message, working together, those types of words. You're going to be going in groups. There's going to be one person in that group that is a lot more familiar with the process, so you're not going to be just out there on your own wondering what to do. We're going to have support networks in that way, and then we're also going to have myself and another individual in places around the campus to answer questions about where to go if you're not sure where your meeting is, or what time, or just general questions that you may have. We're there to support you.
In relationship building, one of the key things to do is to try to find out the issue that's important to the person whom you're seeking to influence before you go in. And instead of going in and demanding something, perhaps go in and offer something. It gives us an opportunity to elicit their input as well. So in doing that, we establish ourselves as being receptive to being partners as opposed to being adversaries. And in order to have a sustainable relationship, you have to understand that the partnership is greater than the areas where you differ. Come from a place of sincerity and find your commonalities. It's amazing. If you walk into someone's office and you happen to notice that they tend to collect little figurines or something, comment on it, because obviously if it's there, it has meaning to them. Treat them with respect. Use their title. Show them the deference that the position which they hold is due. Respect the position. Respect the person. Stay focused on the interest and the impact of your actions on the interest. And that's a hard thing to do at times because your emotions will want to take over. But if you're really about advancing a particular issue and being an effective change agent, you have to have kind of a very narrow focus on the issue.
Once you've introduced yourself and said who you're representing, you're going to go into your elevator speech. You're going to want, as part of your elevator speech, to figure out what it is you are asking that person to do. If you're a constituent, i.e. that you vote directly for that elected official, you'll want to remind them of that because they're going to care a lot more about you if you're a voter in their district. So you're drilling down to really get your thoughts out and your ask in the first 2 minutes. If it goes longer, you're going to want to have some additional material. More often, you're going to want to listen. You're going to if that elected official or the legislative aide has questions, you're going to want to make sure and answer them, because those questions are very important. Because if they're asking you those questions, that's what they're interested in. And you should be able to provide them answers. If you can't, if you get stuck, if you don't know the answer, that's a perfect time for a follow-up. I don't know the answer to that question right now. Let me check, and I'll be sure to get you that answer soon. How can I deliver this answer to you? You're going to walk away by giving them something, leave behind, a sheet that basically has your asks on it, maybe a thing about your organization, but what votes are needed. You're there to be effective, and being effective is not just sitting down with that elected official once. Hopefully it's building a relationship over time so that that elected official and their staff knows who you are, knows what you care about, knows if you vote for them or not. I recommend, even in state legislatures, and if you're going suit and tie and business formal for ladies.
And we want to answer any questions that you may have about the industry, about our issues. We want to be a resource for you, and that's the relationship building right there, is coming in, being very professional, very prepared, showing them what you care about, but then letting them know that you're the resource for them.
Always try to make it an exchange, and try to find a way to ask them an open-ended question that will lead to them providing you more information.
We're going to be there to support you throughout the day. We're going to get started at 9:30 with a little meet and greet with just the members that are coming to participate, and a little brush up on training and answering any questions, and then we'll set you up with your meeting schedule of where we think you can go, but you'll start to figure it out, and like I said, we'll be there to answer any questions you have.